The country, women are driving entrepreneurship. The Women of Cincy Collective is partnering with Main Street Ventures to celebrate and inspire by telling the stories behind 17 local women-owned businesses. Chelsea Walter is with Women of Cincy, and Julie Petiprin co-owns the Homemakers Bar, which recently opened in Over the Rhine. Good to see you both this morning.
Thank you for having us.
So, Julie, let me start with you. I know that you and your business partner, Catherine, both spent time in LA. You're not really from here, but you found a sense of community here in Cincinnati. Tell me a little bit about that.
Absolutely. I moved here from Los Angeles about 4.5 years ago, and I was really only going to be here for a year, but this city really embraced me and my business that I was running at the time. And I mean, I had never felt so welcomed, and so the community really did embrace me and the business, and I decided to stay.
I know you started out with Sundry and Vice was the name of your first business.
Correct.
And you and Catherine just sort of fell into becoming business owners, right?
Yeah, we bonded over our love of vermouth. Yeah, and she was selling me booze at the time, so it was a match made in heaven. Anyways, yeah, she's a really incredible woman, and I knew she was a powerhouse, and I immediately knew I wanted to be in business with her.
So Chelsea, tell me about this series that Women of Cincy and Main Street Ventures have collaborated on to sort of celebrate all of these women-owned businesses. How did you come up with doing this?
Yeah, so the series, you can find it on our website, womenofcincy.org. It's called This is Entrepreneurship, and it's really just meant to highlight that there's no single definition of an entrepreneur. Every journey looks different, and a lot of times the journey is the job. But we really just believe in the idea of it's kind of hard to see yourself in a position if you don't see anybody in that position who looks like you. So we wanted to feature women entrepreneurs from across the city to hopefully inspire other women to go into business for themselves, and to just kind of take hold of that passion that they feel and to turn it into something.
So tell me about a few of the other folks that you're highlighting in the series.
Yeah, so we're also highlighting Jess Mavis, who runs Postwell. So Postwell is absolutely amazing. It's for postpartum, so after you have a child, it's all the things that you may need that no one thinks to get you.
Wow, I have not heard of that. That's neat.
Yeah, it's really great. So it's a box of stuff that's different pads that you might need after you have a child, or different stuff that you need for your body as it's recovering. So it's a lot of the things that maybe you don't want to go out and buy right afterwards. You don't want to have that conversation. So the whole idea behind it is to just help women when they're not necessarily prepared to come home from the hospital for that first time.
Well, and that gives women a sense of support. And have you found, Julie, being here in Cincinnati, that there is support among all the different small business owners?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, when I first moved here, it seemed a little scary, just being new into the community. But Catherine and I actually, we started a cocktail competition to create camaraderie and community to build that. And then after we did that, it was a really fun event. Everybody was just so excited about the city. And now, I mean, we're friends with everybody in the neighborhood.
Tell me about Homemakers. Where'd you get that name?
So the name is, we're both women, so we're just two women, so it's kind of like a cheeky play on homemakers. But Catherine and I, neither of us are from Cincinnati, so we decided to make Cincinnati home, and we also love cocktail parties, so it kind of made sense to use the name because just that name is from the 50s, and cocktail parties, home cocktail parties, were such a huge part of that time. And so now it's just kind of fun, just playing on that idea and our love of cocktails.
And it looks like a beautiful full place too. I could talk to you guys so much longer, but we're out of time. But thank you both for coming in. And I want to let you know the series from Women of Cincy is on their website, womenofcincy.org. We'll put a link on local12.com for you too. Thank you both so much.
Thank you.
It was fun talking to you. We'll be right back.